Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Dwarf Fortress Let's Play 40.15 Part 2 and an idiot's guide to quantum stockpiling. Me being the idiot. So, figured out what exactly is wrong. It's because I haven't actually defined in here, have I? So, if we go through each stop and we do define, I haven't actually set what will be travelled through the minecart. So I need to do enter and go through each individual stock. So obviously for this one it is going to be wood. So we simply enable the wood and that is done. And then we go down to the next one, which for me is annoying because I still have this weird plus problem. We go into the seeds, we enter and tell it exactly what we're doing. So this is pretty straightforward. Balls up by me, and it does also realize what was wrong in the previous episode. So, that should, with all intents and purposes, fix the problem. As we enable that, unpause it, and suddenly people should be moving and things will go nicely. If I was to look at the pile up top here, hopefully this will start getting piled up a little bit more. Hopefully, as I say that. Oh, there we go. Yes, it is. It's working there now. There we go. Suddenly it works. Hallelujah. Right. So, let's continue on. So, the wood pile is sorted out. We have already set up a job for the minecarts, which we know to be working because we've already had 3 done, regardless stock, maximum. Between 2 and 3, currently 3 in use, and there should be 4 built, which means there's probably 4 stuck in here, I would guess, if I was to drill down. There we go. If we actually drill down onto it, you double click, mouse click, you can see that there's 4 minecarts still sat on there, so we know that that's working. So this is the first part that's working. This is good. So, next up, we need a quick quantum stockpile for seeds, some plants for this here, and this is obviously for my distillery. So we want 3 there and 3 there. Quickly going to remove the barrels because this is plants we want here. Yeah, no, going to remove barrels. Don't need them there in any way, shape or form because all we want is plants. Now we're actually going to be picky because we obviously only want a certain type of plant. We can actually disable all that, and all we want is the pigtail. So I'm going to search, not the pigtail, the plump helmet, sorry. And we're going to get the plump helmet there. We're going to do the same here, and then we're going to remove everything, disable everything. Why do we want it that way? It's so we can obviously just keep it, so we keep our food that we want, basically the plants we want to be used for alcohol, to go there. And I'm even going to go to the point that I know this is going to be all that goes there, because I'm going to give from this stockpile to that distillery, which means this distillery will only take from there. I'm going to do the same over here actually as well. Give to there, so it will only take the wood from this area, and so on and so forth. So build capital C, capital S for the track stop. It wants to drop north. Enter that there. Use the pear wood logs. Job done. Make a new stop with H. Go down. Make a new route. R. Name that route. We didn't actually name that last one. We did. This is going to be plump helmet. Distillery. I think it will fit. Yes, just about. I don't know whether I spelled distillery right or not. So we make a new stop. We enter onto that. We XXX. We define what's going to be in here. So we'll do that first. We get rid of everything. Prepared food included. Remove everything in there. Go into the plants and search for plump helmets, and that will be all that will carry. We're going to do S, so it takes from P there. So it takes from that stockpile. Job done. V, enter that. We've got a bunch of minecarts, and we're going to use that minecart. Apologies, I really have this cough. It really quite annoyed me. So, what's next? P. We're going to do furniture. We want U. And we're going to just do these two squares here. So this is going to be quite quick and short and small. Now, in this stockpile, all we want is the barrels. So we are going to forbid everything in there and go down to just the barrels. Rock pots and barrels, actually. Because we can use either. We'll use the latter further on. Barrels and large pots. That's all we're going to accept in here. And obviously then we can go across to here and add a new task. We want the wooden barrels, which is V. We're going to put that on repeat, make it a work profile, so Alt W, and add a setup. And we'll say barrels. We're going to set a range, and I'm actually only going to keep it at 2 to 3 for now. I may go return back to this and increase it, but for now, I'm just going to keep it as that. So in comes our guys. They should build that. Stockpile's already been thrown in there. Minecart's been dragged over here already, you see it, and there goes the barrel. We've already got one barrel, and that should hopefully repeat and build that barrel. In comes the wood. Everybody's picking the wood up now from up here, so everybody's busy doing their tasks. Good stuff. So the basics are being set up. You can see also, remember we built dimple cups and also the cotton, so we're going to have to get to that soon. And we could start digging down into the stone layers to start getting this orthoclast dug out, because our miners are not doing a great deal yet. And what used to be a problem, I think I'm going to do the stick them in here. This is going to be the Mason's workshop. We'll get that in there now. Not going to bother with the crafts dwarf craziness this time. So, back to what I was saying. What used to be the problem with bedrooms previously, still kind of is they have a noise limit of, I think it's 8 squares. Now that's 8 in any direction, be it up or across. So you used to keep them away from the industry. It doesn't seem to be that much of a problem because industry doesn't make noise through Z levels, I think, now, or something like that. But like smoothing stone, etching stone, I think closing of doors makes noise that could interrupt them. See production wood barrel, see it's finished, so that's all set up. Right, now that that is kind of set up, I can't set the brew plant yet because we haven't got any plump helmets to brew as far as I'm aware. Should have plump helmets in my stocks. No, but 0 plants. I brought seeds, but no plants. It's a bit of a mistake with me on my my initial setup, wasn't it? Bit of a mistake to make. Yeah, that was a bit dumbly. Anyway, moving on. So, we need to get this pump stack going, don't we? I don't think I can make what's required just yet. Yeah, let's have a quick glimpse. I need a block, so I need the rock, which is why I've got the masons underway at the moment. I need an enormous corkscrew and a pipe section. I'm also going to need some mechanism, maybe? Let's see. I don't know if I can make all of that from here. Make the pipe section, and I can make the enormous wood corkscrew. So let's make a pipe section and an enormous corkscrew. I'm trying to think how I can that. I need the block, which I will make. I don't think I can do that from. Can make a block actually. Yeah, I can. The rest I definitely need some sort of setup. So actually, let's let these guys finish digging this out. I need to pre-plan now because I need to bring the water down. I want to make a boop boop like setup that basically pump the water out and take it from the river take a little leak, boom, over the river into a area, and that will clean the water out and sort it out for me. The plan. We'll see how it works out for us. These guys are taking a little while to dig, because remember, they're obviously only new. We've only just launched, so they're fairly early in their development, so they're only going to be like standard proficient guys, I guess, miners. So the miners are going to get their bit in the way. We're going to get the beds going as well soon. I'd prefer to do that in stone, the bedrooms, rather than in thing. They're okay for now, sleeping in the stars, sleeping under the stars, etc. Because that's what they're going to do. They're going to use this caravan as the sleeping area. You can see the carpenter sleeping there at the moment. They're okay for now using that. You can hold off on beds. You don't need to get them down instantly. You can do if you want to keep your dwarves really happy. Looks like we've had our first crop. We're starting to get our first plump helmets. So we can set a new task in here in a moment. Not yet, it seems. In a moment. There's another plump helmet. I can see it ready. That area I want to give to there. Now I can probably set a task to brew a drink. God, this mouse. Why are you jumping from bottom to top? I don't understand. Brew drink. We're going to set that as a repeat, and we're going to set a drink of any material. And for now, we're going to have a range of 50 to 60, which actually is within range right now. If we look at the status, we can see that it is all okay. Why is my range and everything on question marks rather than telling me that that is Shift S? That is Shift A. I think I know why. I think it's because I've disabled my caps lock key and it's having issues with the game. Possibly. I use it as my push to talk key, so I disabled it. Which may be the root cause. That's just more my problem than yours. Okay, let's do the stone stockpile. So again, another quantum stockpile, this time for the workshop. We're going to make a workshop first, so we're going to BW, and we're going to use a mason's workshop, so we're going to have the masons there. We're going to make that out of orthoclass, and we're going to have another one there. We're going to have two of those. I'm going to have a mechanic, which is R, I believe. No, that's a craft dwarf. Well, I want a craft dwarf over here anyway. Craft dwarf will be there, and the mechanic is T. So we're going to have a mechanic there. Now, I'm going to let them all use the same stockpile, which is fine. We're going to have a stone stockpile. I'm going to set the entrance of it like that, so it's nice and easy for people to come into. I'm going to set the area that it dumps to just there. We'll have it over here, actually. Masons. Stone, and then obviously we'll do the stop there. So here I want 3 wheelbarrows used for that. I want no wheelbarrows used for that. I don't want any economic. I don't want any metal. I don't want any clay. I just want normal stone. Same for this. No metal, no economic, no clay. Thank you very much. We need to get some barrels set up. We also need to set this up, so we have a stop. So cap B, capital C, capital S. Dump to the north, dump it there, make it out of wood, because that's all I need. Just use an oak log, and jobs are good. And we go up here, we need some wheelbarrows made now. So we're going to go into this, we're going to make a job for wheelbarrows, and we're also going to make it repeatable and go into the work profile. We're going to set up a range for it of 2 to 3. That's all I want, wheelbarrows at any one time. That gets built here. We can then put a marker in it. The stock's a local wheelbarrow, which means he's going to go build it. Miner's having a quick snooze. Just going to carry the stone at the moment. What stone is this, by the way? This is gneiss. Or gneiss. I'm not sure if it's silent G. It's just gneiss. So, wheel carts get thrown into there. And it's summer time. So we're saving the game. Where things go slower. Aha! There we go. Right, okay. That's been built. So let's get a train stop on. So we want a new line. No, I don't want to name that one. I want a new line. I want to name this one. And this is going to be stone stock. Technically, it should be... Yeah, no, stone stocks are fine. It's whatever works for you as a word. So define it, XXX, define. Go into the stone, enable that, remove. So then we've got exactly what's on there. We're going to take it from there and P, and we're done. Just as way not done that quick. We need to press V and put a minecart on. Then we're done. Stone carts have get set up. There we go. Minecarts are being used. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Wheelbarrows are in there as well. Suddenly people are going quick. The stone stock is going to work very fast. And we're ready to go. Excellent. So, masons are now set up. They're going to be built. There's the crafts dwarf. There's the mechanic. We do need to make a couple of mechanisms. You know what? I'm going to cancel those. I'm going to put that on a repeat. I'm going to put it into the workshop. I'm going to add a workflow of any rock. And we're going to have the range. I'm going to keep it at 5 to 10. That's fine. They get built as well. Now the masons, once that's finished off being built in a second. Build the second mason. Come on, build the second mason. Very efficient at least. I love it when it's this fast. I love it when it's at 50 FPS. It's brilliant. Right. So, we want to build a bunch of stuff at the masons. We're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. That should be a nice quick burst. That is what we've covered. Let's have a quick look. We've gone through obviously quantum stockpiles. We've got them officially working now. We have set up our drink supply already. Crops have been planted. They get built. The barrels are constantly being done, and we're on a range already. So work profiles have been set up that this drinks will constantly be produced. We've got nowhere to store it yet. That will go in towards the meeting room. Also, in the other farm, we've got dimple cups and plum permits under and pigtails, underway. So the clothing industry for the dimple cup dye and the cloth threads will be coming soon. We need to get that built ready for the next place. Now also down into the masons area, into the stone. Obviously we've got a quantum stockpile game set up for the stone. Only normal stone. We're not going to use economic, so we don't want to use any flux stone because that's going to be saved for the steel industry, and no metal because we want to save that to obviously build armor or whatever we're going to build later on. Mechanics set up because I need to get mechanisms set up because I'm going to have to use some floodgates soon, so I need to use those at the masons. And of course I've got a craft dwarf just because we're going to use rock pots, etc. later down the line. We are very low on wood in this start, remember, so I've got to be very sparse on the wood I use. That needs to be all used for my metal industry until I find magma. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back with the next play very, very soon.